So if you've been curious about getting into bondage play, but the cheap plastic stuff feels flimsy and the hardcore metal cuffs look intimidating, there's kind of a middle ground worth knowing about. So let's go over the UTIMI BDSM handcuffs. I'm gonna go over all the different features of these and go over a quick demo of how they actually work and talk about who these are for, all to help you make a better informed buying decision. So this is a metal handcuff set designed for couples play and role play scenarios. It has a zinc alloy body, has this fuzzy velvet sleeve over the cuffs, 2 keys right here, and it has a quick release button and a carry pouch. It's made by UTIMI, who sits in the middle range of the adult bedroom accessory space, so not the cheapest option and not the most premium one either. Okay, so let's have a closer look at everything here. So here are, of course, the handcuffs. We have the keys, really pretty big looking key, kind of fancy looking key. You know, a lot of handcuffs, they come with those kind of just really small, like cheap looking keys. This just looks more, it just looks fancy, looks nicer. It's easier to unlock as well. And this nice fuzzy carrying case. And on the handcuffs, we of course have that plush velvet sleeve that slides over them. And the first thing I noticed when picking these up is it's heavier than your normal set of handcuffs. So it just feels more premium, and the look of it also looks really premium. You know, it's not hollow, plastic ones, wrapped in something fake. Like, these really feel like premium handcuffs. As mentioned, the body is solid zinc alloy, not plastic, not aluminum, which means these actually, do feel substantial because of that. And they're more like real restraints than a costume prop. And that matters because if, you're using these with any kind of pulling or tension, then cheap plastic ones will crack or bend, and these are not gonna do that. So you can these will really restrain. I mean, these will hold up to some tugging and pulling. Also, these are designed to fit either wrists or ankles, which is really nice because a lot of cuffs on the market are sized for one or the other, and the adjustable design lets you dial in a snug fit on smaller wrists or open them up wide enough for ankles. So we can see the release button on the side right here. Just go ahead and hold that down so you can see. And I'll go ahead and put it on in. So that right there is the biggest setting. And then I'll go ahead and go all the way down. So you can see that's really small. You can still push it in a little bit, but it's not gonna lock when you push it in. There's where it locks. So pretty small. 4 of my fingers in there. I can fit almost all of my fingers in there. So just for context, I'll put this around my wrist. Pretty small wrist. You can see that I'm on the 3rd tick. I can go even tighter, 4th. So there we go. Now it's really completely on, not much space in between. And you can easily just press the release button on the side right here. And we can see the key in action here as well. Just turn it, and you can see that moved the release all the way to the bottom. Easily just pull out. And there you go. Twist the key. You can see it snaps back in. So it's a really high quality mechanism here. A closer look. I'll just take off the sleeve just so you can see the handcuff itself without the sleeve. So you got really premium design. And as far as the comforts of these are pretty comfortable. That little sleeve here really does make a big difference. And you can wear these no problem, even with some tugging. It's not gonna cause any irritation. So what I really like about these, as you saw, the build quality is solid. The double lock is a real safety feature. The quick release gives you peace of mind, and the velvet sleeve makes them actually comfortable to wear for a while. So who is this for? Really, it's for anyone who's curious about introducing bondage play into the bedroom, wants something that's a step up from the flimsy plastic costume cuffs. These are for couples who want the real metal feel, but with the safety features and comfort that make them actually usable and not just a one-time novelty. They're also great for costumes or role-play scenarios, police costumes, theatrical performances, Halloween, where you want something that looks authentic on camera or on stage. Who this isn't for, so if you're deep into the hardcore BDSM scene and you want competition grade, lockable only restraints with no quick release, these aren't that. The quick release button is a safety feature, but some people specifically don't want one. Just keep that in mind. So in my opinion, these are definitely worth checking out if you're looking for an entry point into bondage play that doesn't feel cheap. You're getting the real metal construction, 2 ways to release, and the velvet sleeve makes them comfortable enough to actually enjoy. So for what you're getting here, you're getting a lot more thought put into safety and comfort than the costume shop versions without jumping up to the premium leather and steel gear. Solid middle ground option here. So these are definitely worth checking out.